back, folks. Now, growing up, many of us learned about the importance of saving and recognizing the value of a buck.
But if the message didn't quite sink in then, hopefully it will now. We have certified financial planner and president of the Shakiba Group, Trevor Shakiba, back to stress why it's so important to start saving now.
Yes.
Why?
Well, number one, don't delay. I think we hammered that in the last segment, but the most important thing is time. And like we talked about, compounding interest. So the example here is if you have $100,000 and you make 10%, you now have $110,000. The next year, if you get 10% again, it doesn't start back on that 100,000.
Starts on the 110.
Exactly. And imagine that happening year after year. That is the beauty of compounding interest. And Einstein, this is how powerful it was, Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
So even if you do have some debt, you still should be putting away some money. While you're trying to pay that off, should also be trying to save a little money as well?
A lot of times, yes. And I have a great example. And look, we're going to go into some numbers, but stick with me because this is so, so powerful. So the example I have is a 22-year-old starts saving $5,000 a year for the next 40 years until age 62, and they earn 8%. That would equate to approximately $1.3 million.
What?
That boggles the mind, right?
$5,000 a year turns into $1.3 million.
$5K, that's it.
But listen to this, and I actually had to check my math on this.
Wow.
Because it boggled my mind. Same example, except you wait 10 years. You start at 32 now, okay? Still a pretty early age to start saving.
Yeah.
$5,000 a year for 30 years now to age 62. You still earn 8%. That equates to $566,000.
So that's a difference of around $700,000 that you're losing
$734,000
by
to be
waiting.
exact.
But you mentioned, though, an 8% rate of return. How realistic? I mean, granted, market conditions are always changing, so I know you can't answer this for sure. But on average, how much could someone expect to get back, percentage-wise?
Well, it depends on your risk tolerance. But look, if you look at any 30-year period in the market and you look at the S&P 500 as an example, the index, you're going to see between 9 to 11%. Now, if you look at a 2-year period, it could be all over the place. If you have a long enough time frame with a moderately aggressive risk tolerance, absolutely 8% is achievable. Absolutely. Not guaranteed, but absolutely achievable.
For people who are bad at saving money, there's this little app that I use that Jennifer Broom told me about right before we moved here to Texas to take this job last June. And what it does is it rounds up every time you make a purchase. It just rounds up the extra change. Yes. And already I have $1,300 in that account. And it's just been sitting there in the background. So is there any tip or trick that you have for people who are bad at consciously moving that money into a savings account?
Yeah, I think those apps are fantastic. The only caution I have is read the fine print, and then remember, it's not a strategy where I'm going to spend more because then I'm saving more, which you're actually working against yourself, right? But the thing I would point out is eating out and alcohol. Those are typically the two biggest areas that you can find a lot of money, which would be better served going to a number of different places.
So, like, what's an average? You know, I mean, like, do you start with trying to get to $100 a week, saving that?
Yeah, I think that's a great starting point, but it depends from person to person. Just try to improve on the margin, right? So if you're going out to lunch 3 times a week, maybe cut it back to 2. If you go out to drinks or you have a glass of wine every time you go out, just cut it back slightly. It would shock you how much that's going to add up.
What if you're also trying to save for your kids' education? You're trying to not just save for your retirement, but also for the education down the road.
Well, look, you got to get started again.
Right.
The 529 is probably the best education vehicle out there. It grows tax-free. You can do as little as $50 a month there. And think about my example previously. That's even more important because with education, you've got a shorter time frame until they get to college. You got to get going.
Now, you mentioned a moment ago, one of our tips was to start right now. If someone is feeling overwhelmed, like, hey, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, I can barely get food on the table. Yeah. How do you recommend someone in that situation begin?
Well, I think you first got to lay it all out on the table. So Jennifer was talking about how she went back for the last 6 months. It was terrible. She's never going to get that far behind. But my point back to her was, well, fantastic job in looking at everything. You got to start there, be transparent, and see what areas you can cut. But don't forget, there's another part of that equation. You've got expenses and income. So can we decrease expenses? Absolutely. Maybe we can also increase income. another job, rate, whatever, right?
So even with a tiny little amount, we can get started then.
Absolutely.
I would definitely say that it was an eye-opener because I spent Sunday going through months of expenses and finding those areas. I'm like, wow, I'm spending this amount on coffee and I'm spending this amount on going out.
It all adds up.
Right.
At what point would someone call you, Trevor, to sort of take the reins and offer advice on how to make our money grow even faster?
That's a great question. My team and I will sit down with anyone. So a lot of times folks will think, I don't have enough money. We definitely want to work with people with money and investments, but if you're not quite ready, we'll still sit down with you and help direct you in the right path to start saving or paying off debt. And then when you get to a certain point, then it might be time to look at comprehensive financial planning.
But you should come in a little bit prepared, right? When you see you I know, kind of do what I did, sit down and know what you're expending per month.
And Trevor, we have to ask you, so the markets last year, the end of last year, were looking so
Crazy.
strong. Of course, we have the inauguration coming on Friday. What can we expect with Trump?
Well, back to the crystal ball question. Yeah. Look, the right answer is we don't know. No one knows, and that's why you want to have a financial plan and stay diversified. Trying to time the market for any reason. Look at the election. If you were trying to predict or time, you would have gotten that wrong and cost yourself lots of returns by trying to get out before it went up. Right?
Okay, so let's talk about the 90-day Houston Life Challenge.
Yes, we're throwing down the gauntlet to the viewers.
Boom.
Right? We want to try and save $500 in the next 90 days, which, by the way, equates to about $555 a day or $42 a week. You can do this. Try to save $500 in the next 90 days, and then be productive with it. Don't celebrate and go buy a pair of shoes with it. Pay down some debt, build up your cash reserve, or start saving for retirement.
So at the end of that 90 days then, you can see there on your screen, just $555 a day. That's amazing. What do we do with that $500? You just mentioned we could pay down debt, but people are ready to save or invest or put it in an account where it'll do something?
Do something productive, like I said, but it might be paying down some credit card debt. It might be putting it in a reserve to build your reserve up, or it might be starting a Roth IRA or getting it into the 529. The biggest obstacle for most folks here is just to get started. Even if it's a tiny amount, just get started.
Can you use it for a mini vacation?
Jennifer Broom, no. Have you listened to what the man has been saying?
We need another segment.
But use it for something productive for your savings down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. All right. For more information on the Shakiba Group and to connect to start saving and investing, visit their website, theshakibagroup.com.